When they say Megan, what's her last name? Megan Pollard. Damn, I'm so blind with my glasses. Just a little bit more. Now I gotta remember every single time my mom is here. Just so I can see him in the music, you know? You see him good? Yeah. The lighting is like really weird. Yo, I wanna go Walmart. They just wrote the PTECH sign a little smaller than the big. Yeah, because PTECH is a stealer. I mean, I'll have to bring my ass. From 1 to 2, I just want to play it. So do you see your parents or your family? No, I don't think they're maybe when Ashley's walking, they call me by the grace of God. Oh man, why did I need to know that? I just like cracked my phone. Well, when I was playing, I started hurting my hair. I'm like, what? So I started like, I don't know, it's because I think I'm like sitting too straight. I'm like, bro, I want to sit like too straight. Maybe it's because these chairs are too low. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was trying to move around. I was like, so I play at or no? I want to listen to his music. She said to bring to his and as constant master. Yeah, as constant master, I can play music. I have to mean that I made the next. And learn it. That's why I have this. Go to concert master. I'm glad you agree. Huh? Oh yeah. No, everything. Like, I have to be honest, man. Are they maybe they are.
Good afternoon. My name is Henry Wilkins, and I'm the president of the class of 2024.
And I am Crystal Garay Molina, president of the PTECH class of 2024.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Performed by the Norwalk High Chamber Singers under direction of Mr. Oliveri.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. The next piece is Light of the Clear Blue Morn, featuring soloists Isla Brown and Veronica Bosco.
It's been a long, dark night, and I've been waiting for the morning. It's been a long, hard fight, but I see a brand new day dawning. I've been looking for the sunshine, 'cause I ain't seen it in so long.
Friends, family, honored guests, and graduates.
Welcome to the 2024 Norwalk High School Commencement Ceremony.
It is our great honor to serve you as marshals for the day. We would first like to welcome the principal of Norwalk High School, Dr. Lynn Moore.
Good afternoon to our students, families, and guests. Each year I wonder what to say to seniors at graduation. I have always desired to deliver a funny speech and have you each laughing and saying, "I never knew my principal could tell jokes." Well, I cannot give a funny speech. I hardly even know any jokes or even how to deliver a joke. At other times, I think I would like to become famous for giving the most remarkable graduation speech ever. But in reality, I would rather just be me, your principal, who cares about each of you and who will attempt to bring a heartfelt message. So my topic is, Bears Just Gotta Thrive. Yes, bears just gotta thrive. And my question to you is, what are you going to do to thrive as you now are entering your post-high school life? Thriving is a cool thing because who does not want to thrive? When you thrive, you are not just getting by, you are not just surviving, you are excelling, you are improving, you are finding fulfillment, you are on a flourishing journey. You have made up your mind that no matter what comes your way, no matter how difficult the situation, no matter how unfair, you will thrive in spite of it. George Herbert wrote, "If a person thrives, everyone thrives." Mark Hall wrote, "We are not here just to go to tomorrow. We are here to bloom today. We were made to thrive." So how do you become a thriving machine? To thrive, you must first create a thriving life narrative. And how do you do that? Well, you have to decide what you do not want in your life. You do not want poverty, sickness, drama, hatred, anger, a job where you cannot be promoted nor feel fulfilled. You don't want to live just day by day and feel stuck in a boring routine. You do not want a life where it is hard to get up in the morning because you believe others are flourishing and you are not. So what is it that you do want? You must be clear about what you do want because you want to thrive. You want an education beyond high school. You want a peaceful and drama-free life. You want a job with good pay that is fulfilling. You want to be involved in your community to make the world a better place. You want to be kind, helpful, and make a difference. You want to forgive yourself and others for past mistakes. You want to choose your thoughts carefully. You want to be yourself. Bears, here is some advice from Dr. Janice Vilhauer, who wrote the book, Think Forward to Thrive. She says to take a simple sheet of paper and make 2 columns. In one column, list what you do not want in your life. In the second column, list what you want in your life and what steps you need to take to achieve those wants. You must develop your Thrive narrative and take control of it. Toni Morrison writes that although we do not have complete control over our narrative, no author does, but you must nevertheless create it. Write your Thrive narrative, revise it often, work it every day. Do not file it away nor lose interest in continuously being in the Thrive mode. That is why we are here on this earth, to do more than we ever thought we could, to be an influence and a role model to others, to be at ease in the world, to combat the mistreatment of others by mean forces, to get rid of the idea of perfection because there's no such thing. Just do your best. Bears, do not let the years pass by, and they will pass quickly, without embarking upon your Thrive plan and the steps you need to reach your goals. You're a bear. You can do anything. You will always be in the Bear Nation. Bears just gotta thrive. Bears just gotta thrive. Best wishes to all of you in this class of 2024. Don't be a stranger. You'll always be welcome at the Bear Cave, and love all of you always. Thank you.
I am now privileged to introduce Ms. Beth Benari, the intern principal of PTECH-Norwalk.
Hi, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, board members, Mayor Rillings, Superintendent Estrella, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the incredible graduates of PTECH and Norwalk High School. We gather here today to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. I am deeply honored to address you on this momentous occasion. Graduates, you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your lives, armed with knowledge, experience, and endless possibilities. Throughout the weeks leading up to this day, I was so touched by the notion that both Dr. Estrella and Mrs. Bakey not only have the distinct pleasure of addressing the graduates as their educational leaders, but also as two mothers of 3 PTECH graduates. As a parent, I admired this unique and maybe once-in-a-lifetime gift given to them. However, while not a biological mother to you, I realized that in some ways, I share in that incredibly special gift of mothering you. For 2 years, I have educated you, nurtured you, advocated for you, fixed your eyelashes, cleaned your crumbs off my office floor, laughed with you, cried for you, had dreams for your future, prioritized you over all duties, celebrated you, worried about you, and cared for you every day. Almost every decision I made for you, I made as a parent first. I don't go to work. Instead, I am pulled to my passion, where I am greeted by each of you every morning. And each day, my mission is to make sure that every last one of you can feel, really feel my true love for you. With those words, I couldn't help but reflect upon the profound words of my favorite author, Maya Angelou, who shared what life taught her. She said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, and people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." These words encapsulated a truth that resonates deeply within me, and I believe they hold immense significance for each of you. Throughout your time here, you have undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of those around you, including myself. Your kindness, your compassion, and unwavering support have not gone unnoticed. Each interaction, whether big or small, has left a lasting impression, reminding me of the inherent goodness that exists within each of you. There's something truly remarkable about the way you effortlessly uplift those around you, your ability to empathize, to listen without judgment, and to offer comforting presence is a gift. one that has not only enriched my life, but has undoubtedly enriched the lives of countless others. The impact that you have had on this school community and on me personally is immeasurable, and for that I am eternally grateful. As you step out into the world to become teachers, web developers, ethical hackers, doctors, artists, baseball players, lawyers, and musicians, to name a few, my hope for each of you is really quite simple. When life gets tough, and people's perspectives of you are the antithesis of mine, that you find the strength to continue to share your light, that you never lose sight of the incredible gifts that you possess, and that you always remember the power you hold to make a difference simply by being yourselves. And in that vein, I implore you to carry forth the lessons that you've learned, the friendships that you've forged, and the memories that you have made. And above all else, remember that love surrounds you today and always. Families, thank you for allowing me to share in the lives of your children. Staff, thank you for not only educating our children, but for also providing an environment for them filled with compassion and care. Dr. Black, thank you for forging the way and demanding nothing but greatness. Your guidance and mentorship helped bring our students to this day. And students, thank you for the wonderful gift of you and for the way you make me feel. I will never forget. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your futures be bright, your dreams be realized, and your hearts be filled with an abundance of joy and love.
Next, we would like to bring to the podium His Honor, the mayor of this great city that's called Norwalk, Mayor Harry Rilling.
Well, good afternoon and congratulations, class of 2024. I'm a graduate of Norwalk High School, class of 19 oh so long ago. And you know, I sit here and I look at everybody out here and I just say, this is an amazing sight. You know, a couple of years ago, a pair of robins decided they're gonna raise their family on my back deck. Well, they started to build their nest, and of course, for the next 5 weeks, we couldn't use the back deck. So I watched them and watched the mother bird take care of the nest, father bird bring food. Then I saw that nestlings reaching up out of the nest for the first time. And then one day, I just happened to get up at the right time and I looked outside and 3 of those robins had jumped out onto a ledge. And they were a little bit wobbly, a little bit nervous. And before you know it, they jumped down next to the parent robin and off they flew. Off they flew into the unknown, into the world, to make the world a better place. Because they have their beautiful song, and wherever they are, they're gonna make that place a little bit better. So as I look out here today, I see that same fascinating sight. Young people, nurtured, developed, ready to fly off into the world, to the unknown. You may be a little concerned, a little bit nervous as well, but not to worry, because your teachers and the people behind me and the people all around you have prepared you for what's coming next. They have nurtured you, they have helped you grow and develop to your fullest potential. I want to say thank you to the parents. You've done a remarkable job. Thank you to the parents. And your teachers. You know, teachers change the world. They change the world through you. Because every place you go, your impact will have some change on the world. Every year when the teachers come in for their convocation in the morning, I usually stand there and I welcome them and I say, thank you for what you do, because teaching is a very noble profession. I say to them, thank you for what you do. And to a person, they always say, we do it because we love it. So as you go off into the world, always be proud, like the gentleman just said, be proud that you're from the great city of Norwalk. Represent, be successful, love what you do, And remember, somebody said, you know, in order to be successful, you have to be lucky. The harder I work, the more successful I am. So I want to wish you well, enjoy, and Godspeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Rilling. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Alexander Estrella, Superintendent of Norwalk Public Schools.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, proud families, honored guests, and most importantly, the exceptionally extraordinary graduating class of Norwalk High School and PTECH. Buenas tardes, estimados miembros del personal, miembros de la Junta de Educación, orgullosas familias, invitados de honor y los más importantes, los increíbles graduantes de Norwalk High School y PTECH del año 2024. All right, I like the sound of that. It is time we celebrate you, all of your accomplishments. Today is your day. It is a day that marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and resilience. And we couldn't be more proud of each and every one of you. It is also a day that marks the end of a long journey, filled with countless hours of homework, group projects, and your parents reminding you to turn that essay in on time. But hey, I guess it worked out because here we are. Before we dive into the future, let's take a moment to acknowledge the present. You've managed to survive high school, and that alone is a monumental accomplishment. You've navigated the complexities of mathematics and science, the nuances of English literature and history, all while being active members in your community. You've done all this while mastering the fine art of taking notes in class with one hand while trying to text your friend on your other hand. Truly, you are the multitasker generation. Seriously though, I think I can speak for everyone here when I say we could not be prouder of the selfless members of our community that you have become. So please, graduates, it's time to give yourselves a little bit of love. Let's hear a big round of applause for you, the class of 2024. Families, we know what you endured. The early morning wake-ups, late night homework crisis, the I need a poster board by tomorrow morning situations. I can relate. My two boys are also graduating this year. But boy, to see them grow into extraordinary and respectful young men has been a rewarding as well as a life-changing experience for me. I'm sure all the parents and loved ones here feel the same way. To all the parents and loved ones of these exceptional graduating students, isn't it incredible? We've watched these kids grow from tiny humans who couldn't keep their shoes tied to towering young adults who still, somehow, can manage to keep their shoes tied. But seriously, watching my two boys and all of you grow into fine young adults has been one of the greatest joys of my life. So graduates, let's take a moment to recognize the incredible support system that got you here. We really believe that it takes a village to raise a child in Norwalk. Parents, families, teachers, paraeducators, mentors, friends, you've been the unsung heroes. You deserve the praise just as much as our extraordinary scholars. So let's give everybody in this room a big round of applause. So I think about now everybody's a little bit tired of sitting down, so I'm gonna ask graduates, please stand. And turn to your families, to your loved ones, to your friends. All your supporters. The ones you pictured. You could keep going. You deserve it, come on. In the same way they're celebrating you, give them a big round of applause because you're here because of them. Scholars, you may sit. And I don't know, that was pretty loud, guys. So parents, I think that means you're on the hook for that lobster special tonight. So you are capable, you are special, you are ready, all of you. And I know you aren't ones to settle. This reminds me of a quote. You are crazy until they see you successful, then you are a genius. You know what modern philosopher said that? Mr. Beast. The message is important. Be intentioned, be resilient, set goals, and never stop striving. You have become everything you know you are capable of. Because you are not just any graduating class, you are innovators and thought leaders. You've achieved feats in technology and community leadership already that leaves many adults scratching their heads thinking like, oh my God, how did they do this? Some of you have worked on projects involving artificial intelligence that could very well shape how we look at and work with technology in the near future. You are also the class that has had the unique experience of seeing the start of a new era in Norwalk Public Schools, as well as the new high school building project that you see every day as you come in. You've been the pioneers, the ones who've seen the blueprints and imagined the future halls filled with new students. Your legacy is already set in stone, or at least in concrete and steel. I have witnessed firsthand the extent of your talent here at Norwalk Public Schools. We have students who have won national, regional, and state awards. I have been to drama performances at Norwalk High School. I have seen you at Candlelight. I have seen you at Newsies. I have seen incredible achievements from our student athletes. I would like to especially point out Kate Putterman and Cameron Fleff, who were awarded FCAC's One Athlete, One Partner Award for their achievement with special needs students through the Unified Sports Program. All of our student athletes showed tremendous skills, sportsmanship, passion, and who leave me thinking they might help me with my jump shot. Seriously, you need to give me some pointers. I have seen some incredible musicians in the district. Norwalk High School PTECH has award-winning marching band, guard, and percussion programs, orchestra, and choir. I've been to many concerts and have been swept off my feet by our students. And I'm looking forward to buying those tickets at Carnegie Hall in the future. So please, all of you who have performed in any of our marching band, guard, percussion, orchestra, or choir, please rise. And let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Those of you who have challenged me in our superintendent, student council, please rise. I know some graduates are here. Thank you for challenging us and representing your peers. I've witnessed students traveling the world, creating global citizens of tomorrow through the interdisciplinary global engagement pathway with trips to Spain, Eastern Europe, Ireland, and Scotland. You've all been part of something incredible here at Norwalk. Our workforce development program has given you a head start in real world, offering opportunities to gain work experience and are influencing industry as we speak. Some of you have interned with IBM, driving into thought leadership and innovation. You're not just preparing for the future, you're already shaping it. So let's talk a little bit about AI. I mean, who doesn't these days? You are the first generation truly tasked with understanding and harnessing the power of artificial intelligence. No pressure, but you might be the ones to finally figure out why our devices, when we talk about pizza, start bombarding us, and all of a sudden we see Colony Grill's chili oil pizza on our app. More importantly, you'll be using AI to solve some of the world's biggest challenges. Just remember to make sure that our future robot overlords are friendly. In addition to being tech savvy, you've shown kindness and humility. And that is where I think you truly changed the world. You know that leadership isn't about being the loudest in the room, but about lifting others up. Your interactions have the power to create a chain reaction of positivity and collaboration. Remember, a simple act of kindness can change one's day, and enough of those days can change the world. The people who put you down don't have to stop you from chasing your dreams and prove them wrong. Wise word from another modern philosopher, Selena Gomez. Be kind, be collaborative, and lead from the front. That is your responsibility, and one I certainly know you're capable of doing. And speaking of capable, I would like to take a second to ask our 21 remarkable students from PTECH who have already graduated with an associate's degree from Connecticut State College, Norwalk, to please rise. Congratulations to all of you for this tremendous accomplishment. Thank you, you may sit. And a big shout out to our first PTECH student to serve as speaker at the Connecticut State Commencement, Aaron Charles. Stand up, Aaron. Aaron and Shirley Lynn, Shirley, where are you? You can stand too. Also earned the Presidential Award for Academic Excellence at the Connecticut State Norwalk Commencement. What an accomplishment. So before you even gotten your high school diplomas, you've already accomplished something many dream of. This shows that greatness doesn't have to wait. You are proof that the future starts now. Graduates, as you step into the world, be resilient, never settle. Overcome obstacles no matter how challenging they may be. You've already done so. Build on your experiences here. Having already been seeing unique problem solvers and having overcome challenges before, and take that into your next step, whatever step that might be. Whether it's 2-year or 4-year college, a trade, the workforce, the military, or public service, you are all uniquely equipped to stand out and to make a difference. The world is waiting for you to bring your brilliance, your creativity, and your love. Remember that Norwalk will always be your home, a place that supports you and celebrates your accomplishments. Though you may wander from your village, we will always be at the gate, waiting for you to return with open arms and with pride in our hearts. In closing, I want to leave you with this thought. The future is something that happens to you. It's something you create. So go out there, be the innovators, the thought leaders you were born to be. Make us laugh, make us proud, and most importantly, make us believe in a brighter, kinder, and more interconnected world. We are incredibly, incredibly proud of you. Go forward and shine. So now, it is with great pride that I get the opportunity to say congratulations to the Norwalk PTECH class of 2024.
Speaking on behalf of the Norwalk Board of Education, Ms. Kara Nelson-Bakey.
Thank you, Dr. Estrella, and congratulations to you on your 2 PTECH graduates. Good afternoon. My name is Kara Nelson-Bakey, and on behalf of the Norwalk Board of Education, I would like to thank Norwalk High Principal Moore, PTECH Interim Principal Fernari, with a shout out to previous Principal Dr. Black, Mayor Rilling, and Superintendent Estrella for their commitment to our students. Thank you also to all of the Norwalk Public School staff and volunteers who have made this event possible. We see you, we appreciate you, and all that you do for our students and for our community. So I'm a mom, and I'm pretty sure we all have or had a mom, or maybe 2, that we know and admire. We moms are known for a lot of things, for taking care of our kids and our families, for making sure things get done, that assignments get turned in, that final exams are taken, that power school reporting is accurate, that caps and gowns are picked up. But we're also known for doling out motherly advice. I know, long moan. So yeah, as a mom to a 21-year-old daughter and a 17-year-old son, who might or might not be a part of this graduating class, I have 2 bits of advice to give. First, whether you're going on to college, to a trade school, into the military, or taking some time off to figure things out, make sure you take some time to form real relationships. Not through Snapchat or Instagram or online gaming, but in real life. While you'll hopefully form many friendships and connections over the coming years, the ones you form at this auspicious and formative time in your lives will potentially be forever some of the most special. So have that hour-long conversation with the person that you bump into at 2 a.m. in the dorm while getting a snack. Linger at the coffee machine and spark a conversation with that cute guy or girl who's also filling up their mug. Keep your eyes and ears open for the hints of who just might be your next best friend or better. My second bit of advice, wherever you go, call your mom. She worries, especially if you're going really far away, like say all the way to Arizona. To this great class of 2024 of 447 graduates, I say you've come a long way. You were in the last half of your 8th grade year when you heard about this thing called the coronavirus. That March, you were told to bring your Chromebooks and other course materials home because school wouldn't be open the next day, or maybe the next couple weeks. Who knew it would be months? You got the news that your end of middle school trips to Boston, to Six Flags, to Broadway, to the beach were canceled. You received your middle school diplomas in drive-by ceremonies with your principals tossing them at you as you passed by. You spent your freshman years learning via Zoom and Teams in the security of your homes, safe from the virus, but missing out on the opportunity to connect in person with your teachers and, more importantly, your new fellow classmates. You played sports with masks on, subjected to confirmations of negative COVID test results and waiting periods. You endured repeatedly canceled SAT and ACT exam days, and you debated if you should even submit those scores to colleges. You got the news that due to the impending new construction of your school, you would not be able to graduate on the hallowed turf of Testa Field. But you persevered. You, Norwalk High School and PTECH classes of 2024, you have worked hard. You have adjusted to difficult situations over and over again. And while you may not see it now, the things you have navigated and come through will only make you stronger, smarter, and more prepared for this next chapter in your lives. So go forward and continue to push through the hard times, but also make sure to cherish the good, the happy, the easy. You deserve to be proud of your achievements and on this moment. You deserve to take this opportunity and to celebrate you. On behalf of the Norwalk Board of Education, I wish you all luck. I say onwards and upwards on all that you have accomplished. Congratulations, job well done. And Ben, please don't forget to call me. Don't forget to call your mom.
I would now like to bring forward Henry Wilkins, the president of Norwalk High School's class of 2024.
Good afternoon, and a warm welcome to all the families, friends, alumni, teachers, and administrators that join us today. And of course, congratulations to the class of 2024. It's a pleasure to be speaking before you. My name is Henry Wilkins, and this historically high-achieving class sitting before you has elected me over the past 2 years to be their class president, an honor which I appreciate sincerely. Thank you. "80 years ago, fourscore, on this exact day, June 12th, 1944, my great-grandfather, Lester Wilkins, was part of the second wave of the D-Day invasion at Utah Beach. He, like many others, put his life on the line for our freedom, a display of courage I can do nothing but admire. That being said, thank you. That being said, with the time I was so generously given on this special day, in front of the largest crowd I've ever addressed, I feel it's my obligation to speak of something I feel is crucial for my fellow graduates, along with all who are in attendance to hear. Peace, world peace. I fear there's a growing sentiment among voters of all sides, all ages, all backgrounds, all beliefs, a bipartisan fallacy that peace is impossible. That, in the words of John F. Kennedy, we are gripped by forces we cannot control. In a world where people want to be safe and understood, a world shared by 8 billion humans, each of us distant cousins, brothers and sisters of the human race, there exists a seemingly endless state of emerging and continued conflict on both a national and a global level. But maybe the key to establishing a more peaceful world lies not in the DC representatives we choose to elect, but the people we ourselves elect to be. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said himself, "Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal." In other words, world peace is not something that can be achieved overnight, but instead through the intentional effort of people like you and I to treat each other with compassion. By practicing peace on an individual level, it will become second nature. That is our future ability to protect the lasting global peace. But this leaves us with the question, what can you and I do? understanding, as I mentioned earlier, is paramount to peace. The moment we put ourselves in the shoes of our adversaries is the moment we begin down the path towards settling disputes. And we were raised in the perfect setting for this. Look around. Norwalk High's diversity is a beautiful microcosm of the world. Over the past 4 years, we've interacted with every walk of life. People of different cultures, races, religions, beliefs. And because of this, we have a level of understanding unique to us, to this community. Think about the last time you were collaborating on a group project with peers who had completely different experiences and heritage. These interactions through 4 years have transcended the projects. With every interaction, we gained insight, even if we did not realize it, expanding our worldview and building our understanding. It is our ability to look beyond face value, to put aside and work through our differences, to see and understand the bigger picture. These qualities will bring us all one step closer to the peace Dr. Martin Luther King spoke of. Very briefly, I would like to acknowledge one fundamental truth. With the amount of money that our representatives are sending around the globe to fuel war, how many hospitals, how many highways, how many schools could be built? In how many ways could this money have bettered our own community? To the class of 2024, my friends, we are the people who understand. Our generation must be the one to carry the torch for peace. In a community and in a world like ours, peace starts with us. By making the conscious decision to live peacefully as individuals, our country will follow suit. We have the power to make change through peace. And that is the beauty of democracy. The democracy that we defended 80 years ago on this day. I'd like to leave you all with one last quote from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024. Friends, family, and guests, may I present Crystal Garay Molina.
I'm just gonna move this. I'm not that tall. Good afternoon. On behalf of the class of 2024, I would like to thank you all for coming. Thank you to the faculty who have taught us, challenged us, and infuriated us for the sake of our futures. Thank you to the parents and families and friends who have supported, guided, and above all else, loved us. I would also like to thank my parents. Mami, papi, gracias por todos los sacrificios que han hecho por mí. Soy orgullosa de ser su sueño americano. Mom and Dad, thank you all for the sacrifices you made for me. I will proudly continue to be your American dream. Lastly, thank you to my fellow graduates who have done everything from sharing their notes to planning our school-wide events. This day marks the end of our high school journey. My name is Crystal Garay Molina, and I am the PTECH class president. After a pandemic, 4 long years of hard work, and most importantly, the loss of our student parking, we have made it to our graduation day. Class of 2024, man, we've really had it rough. Imagine a pandemic, people fighting over toilet paper of all things, everyone being remote and wearing masks. Let's just say mask fishing was a real thing. We, the class of 2024, have made history. A few weeks ago, 21 of us graduated from Connecticut State Community College, making us the biggest PTECH class to graduate with our associate's degrees. We are so fortunate to be surrounded by people who will change the world. I know a lot of us have juggled a lot these past few years. I juggled a job, college classes, high school classes, volunteer work, and club involvement. In the words of Eleanor Roosevelt, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. This is why I would like to take a moment to mention some of our groundbreaking students. Aaron Charles was the first PTECH student to speak at a Connecticut State Community College graduation. Shirley Lynn graduated from Connecticut State with a perfect 4.0, and if you've ever taken a college class, you can imagine this was not an easy accomplishment. Mariana Maturi is the first person in PTECH and NHS to obtain 4 biliteracy seals. Sophia O'Malley, Max Garcia, Soraya Rogers, and Danny Wachira will all earned athletic scholarships, so when we see them in the Olympics, we can all say we knew them. This list goes on, and as I look at all of you all now, I know the list will continue to grow, given your outstanding presence to reach your dreams, perseverance to reach your dreams. As an inspiring teacher, I hope to inspire future generations to be like you. Eager to learn, quick to make a joke, and most importantly, kind to others. To my fellow graduates, be your own American dream. Victor Hugo once said, "There is nothing like a dream to create the future." And this past year especially, we've etched out plans to become doctors, CEOs, software developers, change makers, caretakers, visionaries, and so much more. When we leave here today, we will have pride knowing that our dreams have the power to change not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. With these dreams, we will make the future more sustainable, more humane, and more innovative, and thus we will leave the world a better place than the one we found. Congratulations, class of 2024. May our dreams light a path for those who follow. Thank you.
Each year, the class chooses one of its peers to speak before all of you. This year, I am proud to bring to the podium the Kevin M. Ite Distinguished Speaker, Christian Pierre.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can I just acknowledge how great Henry's speech was? I mean, I'd vote for him any day of the week. Wow, today is really the day, huh? 4 years of high school are finally finished, and here we are today about to receive our diplomas. Thank you to the Superintendent, Dr. Estrella, and Mayor Rilling, and Dr. Moore for constantly doing the behind the scenes work to make sure that we could achieve this dream. Thank you to the teachers who have supported us on this long, long journey. Whether it was giving us an extension on a deadline or just being someone who listened, thank you. Because I know behind all the work that we put in, there was a lot of yapping too. Thank you to our amazing parents and loved ones who have unconditionally prioritized our education so that we can stand here today. And finally, the last person that we need to thank is ourselves. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, I would just like to say how proud I am of this class. We are athletes, We are musicians, we are leaders, we are passionate, we are intelligent, we are generous, we are theatrical, we are courageous, and we are so, so persevering. To think that we would be able to form this sense of community that we have now when we were just little anxious freshmen who didn't even want to turn on our cameras is shocking. From the football games to the band competitions, to the seemingly endless fire alarms, to the spirit weeks, to the musicals, to the proms, we've been bringing back a sense of school spirit and pride that was lost. We made our mark on this school, and as we head out to start the next chapter of our lives, I just know that we will all be able to find success. But just what is success? Success is defined by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary as the attainment of wealth, favor, or eminence. Now that definition's cute, but I ask you, what's your definition of success? Now that's a daunting question, and I'm not gonna stand up here and act like I know a universal understanding of success, because I don't. I'm still figuring out what that means to me, and that is okay. But I wanna share with you something that my father once said to me. He said, "Si vous voulez travailler le McDonald's, faut que vous veniez plus bon travailler McDonald's que vous capable." In English, that translates to, if you want to work at McDonald's, be the best McDonald's worker that you can be. In his eyes, success is being the best at what you do. It's not about what you do, but putting your all into whatever it may be. Maya Angelou once said, "Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it." I like this definition of success because it talks about being authentic in what you do, loving your authenticity, and loving what that means to you. SZA says, "Success to me is being satisfied with who I am as a person." This is similar to Maya Angelou's definition. Yep. But this is similar to Maya Angelou's definition of success, as it is internalized in both cases. And in her eyes, success is being able to realize the struggle that you've been through in the past and being appreciative of the present. But these are all other people's definition of success. Success is relative and it differs from person to person. I challenge you to find your own personal definition of success and achieve it. And as this is your own definition, others may not be able to help you along the way. It'll be difficult and hardships are almost guaranteed, and you may have to undergo some serious change, some of us more than others. And as we all know, change is uncomfortable. I mean, as I stand here today about to be handed my high school diploma in like 30 minutes, I feel a bit uneasy. Of course, I'm more than grateful to have received an education that many around the world do not get the luxury of receiving, but I'm upset that I'll be leaving my usual and my normal for these past 4 years to head into foreign territory, the real world. However, I urge you to embrace this discomfort and embrace it with me. Recognize that change is the way that the world evolves, and it is essential to building a better and brighter future. I'm sure that many were uncomfortable when schools were being desegregated back in the 60s. People were probably very uncomfortable when women were finally allowed the right to vote. And I just know that people were uncomfortable when America signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776, inspiring so many other countries to fight for their independence too. In all of these cases, the temporary discomfort positively influenced the world forever. And as we get off this last stop of this train that we call high school, remember that there is only one path to go forward. Find your personal definition of success and achieve it. Embrace the discomfort and persevere through whatever hardships may come your way. Forge a future that will allow you to look back on the past with your eyes glistening with pride. So in the spirit of embracing the discomfort, I'm gonna do something a little different to end my speech. Parents, faculty, guests, I invite you to take part in this as well. Turn to the person next to you and say, "Neighbor, I do not know what the future has in store, but I know that you have the capacity to find your own success. You are the master of your fate and the captain of your soul." Congratulations, class of 2024.
Our distinguished speaker from PTECH, chosen from many praiseworthy students, is Anthony Deasy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Deasy, and I'm going to be graduating along with the PTECH and NHS class of 2024. I'd like to start off by thanking our mayor, Harry Rilling, our superintendent, or as some of us know her, Max and Gabe's mom, Dr. Estrella, our Board of Education, our PTECH and NHS administration, all the faculty and staff, family and friends of graduates, and last but not least, us graduates. And another thing, I'd like to shout out my brother Jim right up there. All right, now that I got that out of the way, I'd like to share a quick story. On the first day of sophomore year, high school really started for me. As in-person school was back, life felt normal again, and I was getting used to seeing people beyond a square on a screen. During third period that day, I walked into a class called Video Game Design. I sat with a close friend of mine who seemed to be familiar with the two other people at the table. After some time had gone on in the class, one of these people noticed I was listening to a song from The Off Season by J. Cole. He started to tell me how much he liked the album, and then he showed me his phone with the album on his wallpaper. As this happened, I couldn't help but feel confused about why he was being so nice to me. Up to this point, I always found myself chasing acceptance. This endless chase led me to believe I was incompatible with anyone. And because I believed it, it was true. In that moment, however, I realized my perspective was tainted. He simply liked me for being me. As time went on, me and Bernardo Torres became great friends with a common interest. Instead of doing any work, we would sit and talk about music all period. Looking back, it was a miracle we even passed. What this moment taught me was that our perspective is everything. When we doubt ourselves in getting to a goal, it's because we don't see ourselves there. We don't believe it, so it doesn't become reality. When I told myself I didn't fit in, I didn't. But the moment I gave this new friendship a chance, I opened the door to a bond I hope will last a lifetime. When you improve your perspective, anything is attainable. Those of you who might know me might be wondering why I'm even up here. I would have thought the same thing a couple months ago. I get nervous easily, I hate the spotlight, and I'm certainly not the valedictorian. I owe it all to my new perspective. With this new, improved way of thinking, I started prioritizing myself. Not to say that I became selfish, but I started to approach life the way I truly wanted to. Henry Ford captured the concept of manifestation perfectly. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. As we move forward into adulthood, we have to approach our goals as if we've already attained them. This allows us to take control of our circumstances, forming new paths by simply choosing to see ourselves on them. With that being said, Congratulations, class of 2024. The only way is up.
The class of 2024 would like to present a gift to Norwalk High School. Megan Pollard has that honor.
Hello, students, staff, families, and friends, and welcome. My name is Megan Pollard, and I currently hold the position of the Norwalk High School Class Event Coordinator. With this role, I have the great honor of presenting this year's senior class gift, a new graduation crest. The new crest of Norwalk High School represents both the long history of Norwalk High and the propitious future to come. We are gifting this crest to ensure that even with the construction of a new Norwalk High School, the class of 2024 continues to leave its lasting legacy behind. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Graduates, friends, family, honored guests, faculty, and staff.
It is the moment that we have worked so very hard for through many years.
The presentation of the graduates.
Henry Wilkins. Christian Pierre. Megan Pollard. Kevin Yanez Valdez. John Anthony Sheehan. Veronica Bosco. Ashlyn Acevedo. Foley Agboji. Melanie Rochelle Aguilar. Patsy Alfaro. Andrea Almeida Castillo. Anthony Alvarado Hernandez. Camila Alvarenga. Elizabeth Alvarez Espejo. Alicia Amador. Julia Andrade. Javier Anguiano. Justin Arbito. Hazel Argueda Chavez. Stephen Artali. Ayush Athavia. Samuel Aurelio. Desiree Ayala. Jocelyn Basila. Lucas Bailey. Maya Bates. Julia Bella. Hansel Ben Cosme. Charlie Benincaso. Candace Best. Sabrina Bober. Brody Boconfuso. Tatiana Montilla. Sofia Bolanos Gonzalez. Freddie Bonilla. Angelica Bulas. Symphony Boyd. Elizabeth McCarthy Briggs. Joshua Brim. Michael Brito Fernandez. Daisy Brito. Isaac Brito. Daniela Bros. Jalen Brown. Natalia Brown. Nazaya Bullock. Victoria Brzezinski. Juan Bustamante. Sean Byrne. Alex Cabrera. Alexa Cabrera. Kenny Cadena. Douglas Cahill. Melvin Calbone Solomon. Gustavo Calix Flores. Axel Cantanero. Gabriela Capomala. Noah Carrillo. Kyra Carver. Sadie Castro Amaya. Abriello Castro. Abrielli. Mauricio Chavez. Shuhong Chen. Abigail Chi Louisa. Madison Chung. Elder Morales. Jimena Chuva Ensalada. Ava Cifuentes. Lakin Clark. Nevaeh Colinet. Marilyn Cornejo. Susana Corona. Vanessa Corona. Kaike Correa. Christopher Corte. Alex Counts. Matthew Kritzman. Kiara Cuniff. Kimberly Das. Emily DeFlorio. Briseis Delgado. Julia Dennehy. Jaylene Diaz. Cooper Diglio. Ashley DeLauro. Nicholas Donneray. Madison Dopwell. Essence Dupree Lee. Solani Durand. Litzy Espinoza. Hasley Graciela Estrada Lemus. Yancy Uceda. Nick Fatone.
Deliani Fernandez. Lizbeth Fernandez. Jermaine Joseph Fields. Jaden Figueroa Aponte. Majalan Figueroa. Aaliyah Fleming. Elvis Fleet. Raiden Flores Martinez. Olivia Montserrat Flores. Kyle Flynn. Emily Isabella Folgar Rosales. David Aron Fuentes. Kelly Garcia Rivas. Anthony David Garcia. Miriam Garcia. Noah Christopher Michael Garcia. Phoenix Gardella. Joanna Susan Gentle. Joseph Girardi. Lucas Giglio. Stephen Gomez. Fabian Gonzalez. Xavier Gonzalez. Emily Guo. Angel Gutierrez. Casey Guzman. Jelani Amiri Hampton. Renee Nicole Haywood. Campbell Heatley. Antonio Hernandez Castellanos. Lindsay Michelle Hernandez Tabora. Ariana Hernandez. Teresa Hinojosa. Mitchell Yelmar. Tiffany Huang. Thomas Irish. Rosie Jenis. Damaris Roxana Jimenez Grave. Mike Jimenez. Denasia Jones. Diana Juarez Ramirez. Alvin Juarez Munoz. Ethan Edward Kaplan. Jalen King.
Emily Koba. Savas Cadonas. Yulia Coletos. Ritesh Kumar. Mihailo Kavushuk. Ronan Lacourt. Joshua LaForest. Eileen Lara. Joshua Leal. LaPrincia Lyles. Giovanni Lima Acevedo. Kai Lin. Adam Lipinski. Jean Lachard. Madeline Loha. Gianna Longo. Richard Lopez Cupo. Alondra Lopez. Andrew Lopez. Jereb Lopez. Laura Lovell. Amir Maclad El Hall. Lizzie Mamukashvili. Adrian Manduhano. Madison Marini. Karen Martinez Solis. Andrew Martinez. Tiffany Martinez. Marcelo Maturi. Valentina Maya.
Anthony DC. Crystal Garay Molina.
Elena Abshire. Julissa Acosta. Jacqueline Alberto Alvarez. Yesenia Alfaro. Edwin Anariba. Lucas Anir. Jessamine Arias. Jasmine Avelino. Benjamin Bakey. Jaden Baker. Casper Barano. Diego Barragan. Jordi Benavides. Tina Benny. Aaron Boyk. Vito Cabrera. Nicole Campos. I'm jealous, you're getting all the hugs. Andy Campoverde. Annie Kanahui. Valerie Carcamo. Joseph Ceruzzi. Marcos Chacon. Aaron Charles. Wahid Chowdhury. Jason Colon. Jose Corona. Kimberly Corona. Chance Davis. Corey Tiberio Di Paola. Nicole Diaz Cano. Allison Edward.
Tyler Fitch. Vladimir Flores Hernandez. Alexander Frey. Gabriel Garcia. Jonathan Garcia. Maximus Garcia. Antonio Giordano. Anthony Gomez. Kaylee Garej. Kevin Guerra. Noor Hassan. Kevin Hilton. Aiden Isidore. And Christine Jean Pierre. Ryan Trujillo. Benjamin Krzyzewski. Sarah Lawrence. Ava Rose Levitt. Saul Lyles. Shirley Lynn. Denise Lopez. Geraldine McLaughlin. Viviana Massey. Mariana Machuri. Avante McCoy. Matthew Mino. Samantha Moscoso Borer. Sophia O'Malley. Damian Ortega. Isabel Pejares Tenorio. Christopher Perdomo. Allison Portillo. Shatik Prescott. Zachary Preval. Daniel Ramos Jr. Guadalupe Reyes. Lindsay Reyes Mendez. Soraya Rogers. Eileen Rascu. Ryan Runke. Hunter Schofield. Nicholas Sillo. Sabrina Smith. Bernardo Torres Zuniga. Carol Traska. Arsh Bahora. Edvin Vila. Zeba Vora. Zikra Vora. Daniel Wachira. Benson Wang. Amanda Wilcox.
Guys, over here.
Liam McAllister. Yasir McClinton. Sincere McGoggle. Anaya McCrae. Brian McElhaney. Olivia McEvany. Akil McGee. Nayari McGee. Claire McLaughlin. Jackson McQuaid. Jocelyn Mejia. Madison Mendoza. Pablo Mendoza. Adriana Merchant. Marlon Meza. Sebastian Misiek. Joseph Molina. Diego Montelesa Siguachi. Anthony Montero. Condria Moore. Lancy Andrea Morales. Paula Moreno de la Cruz. Gabriela Munguia Martinez.
Ryan Muniz. Dominic Murrow. Michaela Murray. Claudia Natibal. Javon Nepal. Angel Navarro. Aiden Navarro. Johan Navarro.
We did it,
Jaden Nayu Jackson. Jeffy Nojo. Michelle Nori. Congratulations. Luis Ochoa. Marisol Alaya. Nina Olivieri. Jagger Opolinski. Christopher Ortega Pachar. Adeline Ostafine. I know. Philip Pace. Ariana Pacheco Jimenez. Melvin Pajara Lopez. Elizabeth Palencia Monroe. Logan Palmer. Jack Papadakis. Kate Paradise. Bobby Para. Luis Partida. Jose Partida. Gianna Patafio. Christian Patino. Iman Patway. Ashley Penna. Alexander Peralta.
Bramdely Perez Barcerto. Thomas Perez. Ashley Philippe. Gabriella Pichardo. Rafaela Pierre Noel. Melina Playtex. Anthony Ponce. Juan Prego. Rodrigo Ramirez Castienda. Kayleen Ramirez. Angelina Ramirez. Genesis Ramirez. Esmeralda Ramos Cabanas. Jairo Raxico Garcia. Elizabeth Rebello. Jennifer Racinas Herrera. Julissa Racinos Herrera.
Alexis Racinos. Jayla Reeve. Rosemary Reyes. Sebastian Reyes. Nicole Resmer. Antonio Rivera. Jaden Robinson. Owen Melly Rodriguez Baez. Yair Rodriguez Banegas. Lisbeth Arias. Kimberly Rodriguez Garcia. Gabriela Rodriguez. Caitlin Rodriguez. Brandon Rojas. Jaden Roman. Fernando Rosales Santos. Mateus Rubio. Christian Rueda. Leon Ruiz Aguilar. Jose Ruiz. Victoria Rupar. Marquise Rutherford. Spencer Sagir. Valeria Saldana.
Got it!
Ava Salvati. Kyle Singh. Brianna Santana. Leonardo Santangelo. Jack Schroeder. Jeremiah Scott. Catherine Scully. Jordan Shepard. Yancey Singleton. Devin Small. Jared Smith. Maxwell Smith. Alessandra Soma. Alessia Soma. Diane Somerville. Alexa Spencer.
Catherine Sullivan. Adrian Takari. Sean Tagliera. Mateo Tapia Cardenas. Mateo Tapia Santana. Natalia Tejada.
It looks good. I know it looks good. I promise. It looks good.
Ciara Thomas. Robert Tiano. Isabella Turcasio. Maria Torres Serrano. Angel Torres. Vanessa Torres Espinoza. Eva Tarosi. Eleni Tsafinis. Zed Bahora. Zed Ben Bahora. Ayani Valentine. Tatiana Taylor Prince. Ashley Barone. Miriam Corona. Angel Vega. Julian Vega. Silvana Vega. Diana Valesco Fernandez. Pamela Velasquez de la Cruz. Leslie Velez. Andrew Vacuna. Gabrielle Villa. Jentel Villa. Sophia Beatty. Kevin Webb. Benjamin Whalen. Hope Whitley. Javon Williams. Reagan Williams. Guillermo Ugazi. Jacqueline Zacaris Ramos. Victoria Zamora Gomez. Marbella Zulo. Sevi Zarowski. Ready, Beth? Huh?
right, you got to get ready for this. This might be the most important part. Are you ready? By the power invested to the principals of Norwalk High School and PTECH, by the state of Connecticut, we hereby verify that you have successfully met the graduation requirements. Please move your tassel from right to left. We pronounce you graduated. You're graduated. Did we steal your thunder? We stole your thunder.
Guys, we're not done.
Graduates, you need to go back to your seats because we have to do the recessional. So everybody needs to be seated. The band is going to begin to play the recessional.
Should we finish our thing?
Follow Mr. Couture, please. Get ready.
Thank you to all the graduates, the administrators, the staff, and those that have nurtured us and created better members of this global community.
Finally, to our parents, guardians, friends, and loved ones, we would not be here today if it wasn't for your love and support. Thank